Yes, we are.
Everybody good? All right, good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Would the secretary please call the roll?
Anna Braun.
Here.
Timothy Cummings.
Here.
Jamie Falco.
Here.
Louis Figueroa.
Here.
Lori Herrick.
Here.
Lee Woo Hong.
Here.
Wilbur Pan.
Here.
Marianne Tanyos.
Here.
Heather Gloss.
Here, we have a quorum. Please rise to salute the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening and welcome. Tonight we are happy to be here. All right, the New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed and acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, the East Brunswick Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published and posted at the Board of Education offices. Written notice was also provided to the Sentinel, the Newark Star Ledger, the Home News Tribune, the Alternative Press of East Brunswick, and the Municipal Clerk of East Brunswick. All Board of Education meetings, with the exception of executive session discussions, are videotaped for later broadcast. It's the policy of the Board of Education that videotaped meetings are not edited for any purpose. Individuals who speak at the board's public meetings should be aware of these videotaping rules. All right. So tonight we have, do you want me to combine the items?
No, they
No.
should be done
Okay.
individually.
Oh, that's true. All right, we have Board of Education, item 1 only?
We'll do number one on
Okay,
its own.
we're going to do item 1 only.
So
Can I
moved.
have a motion?
So moved.
Lori and Anna. Discussion?
Can I ask if we could read the motion aloud, just so people that are not here know the first, what the recommendation is that is being made?
Absolutely, yes. Any problem with that?
No, not at all.
Okay. The first item is the resignation due to retirement, revised, of Dr. Victor Valesky, Superintendent of Schools. The Board of Education accepts with regret the revised resignation due to retirement of Dr. Victor Valesky, Superintendent of Schools, effective December 1st, 2025. Matt, did you want to explain that, or should we do that later?
I can explain later.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, this is, oh, sorry, any discussion? All right, this is a roll call vote.
Anna Braun.
Yes.
Timothy Cummings.
Yes. Yes, excuse me.
That was only one vote, though, right? Jamie Falco.
Yes.
Louis Figueroa.
Yes.
Lori Herrick.
Yes.
Lee Woo Hong.
Yes.
Wilbur Pan.
Yes.
Marianne Tanyos.
Yes.
Heather Gloss.
Yes, motion carries. Congratulations, Dr. Valesky, on your retirement. All right. Our second item is the appointment of Superintendent of Schools. Do you want me to read the whole thing?
No.
I can.
So moved, but maybe no.
So the one thing that we would add
Is the name?
to
Is the
this,
person.
since the agenda has a blank, the one thing that we would add is the superintendent nominee's name, Dr. Evelyn Mamon.
Can I have a motion, please?
Move.
Second. Wilbur, and second, Jamie. Discussion.
Sir, Heather, can Mr. Giacobbe just explain?
Do you
Yeah,
want to do that now? Okay.
So just so the public understands, there's a lot of laws that go, that have to be followed when you're appointing a new superintendent. Some of them, you will say, the contract that you'll see before you is 3 years and 7 months, and people say, 3 years and 7 months, how did that happen? Contracts for superintendents are required under the law to be a minimum of 3, maximum of 5. You can't have a 5-year, 7-month contract. You can't have a 2-year, 7-month contract. So the shortest that you can have is a 3-year, 7-month contract, or you can have a 4-year, 7-month contract. This is a 3-year, 7-month contract that would run from December 1st of this year through the rest of this school year, and then 3 more school years thereafter. All contracts that are being voted on this evening, this contract, the superintendent's contract, it's not just between the board. Before it's voted on, it has to go to the executive county superintendent of schools, who's appointed by the governor, works for the commissioner of education. They have to review and approve it. And It was reviewed and approved by the Executive County Superintendent of Schools. Boards of Education, they can only bind themselves. So this board is in effect until December 31st. And then the first week of January, after the election, the board reorganizes. So this board can enter a contract and have that person start. You cannot have this board enter a contract now and have the person start next year. This board can't buy in a future board. So Dr. Maman will be starting December 1st under this contract, which is reviewed and approved. So the board is before them is to take action this evening to hire Dr. Maman for a 3-year, 7-month contract, and that will commence December 1st, 2025. So it'll be the 7 months remaining in this school year. And it's a little strange, school years, as we know, they run July 1 to June 30th. They don't run calendar year. So all superintendent contracts must end on June 30th, another law in New Jersey. So this is a contract that will run December 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2029, because it has to end on a June 30th date. And so what's before the board this evening is to do this. I can tell you that if the board didn't do this, if the board had not decided to go forward this evening with this appointment, this board, and Dr. Vleski's retirement had remained February 1st, this board could not hire a future superintendent. They couldn't even hire an interim superintendent. The new board that reorganizes would have to hire an interim superintendent, just to explain the process, and then you'd have to go through the entire superintendent search process. So the new board would have to go through a superintendent search process all over. This board, back in April, retained a professional consultant, I forget the name of it.
Hazard Young.
Hazard Young, who handled the whole search, and I think one of the goals of them was there's a lot of vacancies right now all over the state, but there's a plethora of vacancies right here in Middlesex County. So I think Hazard Young we want to get out of the gate as quickly as we can for this board to get the best candidate, and that's what Hazard Young guided the board on. So I just wanted to tell the public that that's what it is. So the board is going to be voting tonight on Dr. Evan Lamont's contract, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, which will be 3 years, 7 months.
All right. Was there any other? Okay.
And you just add what the cost of an interim.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you.
an interim superintendent, they basically, an interim superintendent gets paid generally a per diem rate. The going rate right now, and I've done a couple of them up in North Jersey last year, they're about $1,000 a day. The maximum that you can pay somebody is 260 days. So the maximum would be about $260,000 for an interim. They're retired superintendents. You can't be an active employee. Interims have to, under the law, be retired as a superintendent. They can only serve for up to a maximum of 2 years. During COVID, they could get people like 2 years and 3 months because they couldn't find people, but it's a 2-year maximum, and it costs about, if on an annualized basis, about $260,000. You don't pay benefits, but it's not a cheap undertaking. So I hope that answers your question on the interim.
Any other requests for clarification or discussion? Tim?
Discussion?
We're still at the discussion part on the motion, if we want.
Oh, are we going to have a moment to speak after the vote, too, or no? Or is now's the time?
Can we do that?
No, you can absolutely, so this is a discussion, if you want to discuss the item, but afterwards you can vote on it, and I think the board, given that you're embarking on hiring a new superintendent, I think the board, the chair of the committee can give the board liberty to address the new superintendent and welcome her, absolutely.
Sounds good. All right. If there's no other discussion, this is a roll call vote.
Yes. Anna Braun.
Abstain?
Timothy Cummings.
Yes.
Jamie Falco.
Yes.
Louis Figueroa.
Yes.
Lori Herrick.
Yes.
Lee Woo Hong.
Yes.
Wilbur Pan.
Yes.
Mary Ann Tanyos.
Yes.
Heather Gloss.
Yes, the motion carries. Congratulations. this is the largest undertaking a board can do. As far as our responsibilities go, this is the largest one. I would like to thank the members of the board. There were, how many other schools looking when we started? 6 other districts that were behind us? And we definitely got the strongest pool of candidates for East Brunswick. We got an amazing superintendent for East Brunswick. I could not be more excited or energized for the opportunity to work with Dr. Maman and what she will do for us, for our children, for our teachers. Just really looking forward to this, and welcome. Anyone else? Tim, you want to just go around a little bit? No, because then you go last every time. I am so
Yeah.
sorry, Marion. He's been vocal.
You want to go first? No. All right, yeah. I'd also like to thank Dr. Maman. Just speaking for myself, and just so that the public has some sort of understanding as to the process, we got a ton of applications from all over the country, which was terrific because me actually not being a native New Jersey person, growing up in the Midwest, I actually had a bit of a bias that I wouldn't mind finding someone from outside, not just New Jersey, but the whole East Coast area, just because I think that, diversity of experience is really important. Be that as it may, Dr. Maman is just over the border in Old Bridge, so I didn't get that. But after we reviewed the applications, I remember thinking this particular application stands out to me. And then we had our first, and then we had 2 rounds of interviews. And about a minute and a half into our interview with Dr. Maman, I was like, I'm done. And because we have listened to the public, and I did, and I did keep in mind the priorities that the public gave us in terms of searching for a new superintendent. And it was like, ticking off all the check boxes one by one in about 90 seconds. So welcome. Really looking forward to working with you. Really looking forward to having our families and our students get to know you as well. I think we're in for a great ride.
Welcome aboard. I'm so happy for you. And just so you guys know, I had to abstain because my daughter's an employee, blah, blah, blah. But I did put a task here to Dr. Maman. I said by the next time that we see her, I expect her to be able to recite the alma mater. Thank you.
I'd like to, to thank the board and for their time, right? We worked very hard together to come to this point. I was also very impressed by the pool of candidates that we received. Diverse backgrounds, educationally, professionally. It was a great experience just to be able to review the people who wanted to come here to East Brunswick and hold East Brunswick to such a high esteem as we do. But early in the interview process, after we had the first round, and again, it was a great pool of candidates that we had here in front of us. I just loved her enthusiasm, her happiness to be here. She just has this feeling of an exchange of, I want to sit at a table with her. And so we can have our views and we can agree or disagree on topics. But, one of the things she kept saying repeatedly is, she just likes to break bread with people and let's have our discussion. And I think that's important. It's important to bring people to the table and have people at your tables, those you agree with and those who maybe you don't. And so I also felt like she could just come in and give our community and our schools a big hug. And so again, with just her enthusiasm, but she just kind of laid it all out there that this is where she wants to be and this is what she wants to do. And her educational background, curriculum backgrounds, I think leadership skills were all things that people in our community had said that they were looking for through the leadership profile. And as Dr. Pan said, we had the list in front of us, and it was just you could check the boxes off very easily. And so, welcome. We're excited to have you.
Welcome. I'm going to kind of reiterate what some of my colleagues have shared. It was a very competitive process. There were a lot of really, really strong candidates who brought a diverse array of skills and expertise to the table, and that's the way it should be, obviously. Clearly, you were the top candidate. The expertise that you bring, the skills, the insight, the willingness to confront obstacles, to think with innovation, and to build community. This is an amazing moment and milestone moment for any community, of course. This is huge for our district and huge for East Brunswick at large. So I'm so excited to have you here. As a father with 3 kids here, I'm so grateful that you'll be taking the helm and helping to continue to guide us forward. You have some great challenges ahead as well. You do, and we're going to hold you to those, of course. But we're very confident that, working with your team and embracing the tremendous amount of expertise that exists here and the tremendous amount of goodwill that exists here, that you will do amazing things for this district. And I'm just really elated that you're going to be, the next person serving in this role. Wish you the best of luck, and grateful to have you. So congratulations. Yeah.
I do want to say briefly that I was fairly positive that Dr. Maman was going to want to go to a different district. And we came in for the interviews, and I wrote across the top of the paper, "Damn it, I didn't want her," because I did not think we could get her. But it didn't matter. I could write that as much as I wanted. I was energized by everything you had to say. I loved everything you said about students first, students first, students first, what's best for students. And I think that you are just right for this community, and I'm very happy to have you, and I'm glad you wanted us.
So, welcome, Dr. Maman. Until today, your arrival released me a lot. Before today, people asking me, who will be the next new superintendent? My answer is, he or she will be on board very quick. I got to be very, very careful because I have the obligation to keep everything confidential. I'm proud of this board and everyone's dedication. We were given 47 application package. I believe most board members went through the entire package, and I believe most board members reviewed the board meetings for all those 47 candidates. Huge amount of effort. I'm so glad you accept our offer, and you will be proud of yourself. We entrust this huge school district on you. We have more than 8,400 students. We have thousands of employees. They are in your hand. Additionally, school district is just part of East Brunswick. Our previous board president, current mayor, smart guy sitting there, we really need to work together. School district need to work with the township, because we are one East Brunswick. I'm sure you will be successful. I'm sure you will bring us to next level. Thank you. Welcome.
So I want to start off by thanking our community. As we were in this interview process and search process and gathering information, while it may have felt expedited, it was concise and effective. We had more survey responses than average for the firm. We had people come to meetings. We had tremendous responses from students, which was the voice I wanted to hear in this process. And you aligned with our vision of this district, and I know that you will execute with fidelity and with all the excellence that East Brunswick embodies. You are excellent, and we're so glad to have you. Thank you.
Welcome, Dr. Maman. We are very excited to have you here. As Dr. Falco said, we had a lot of input from the community, and we have a lot of work to do. So the support is there for you, and we're looking forward to working with you and seeing what wonderful things we can do here in this terrific district. So welcome aboard, and I love the color. Yeah. If you can't see from the back, she's got our green colors in front, so love it. Thank you.
And she did previously, which
That's
won my
right.
heart.
Uh-huh, that's right. We love that. Thank you.
So welcome, Dr. Maman. I echo what everyone said, but I agree with Dr. Pan. In the first 2 minutes, your energy was just vibrant and what we needed, and you repeatedly said that you were all about relationship building. But for me, the thing that really drove it home for me was you made a statement and you said, "Show me your budget. I'll tell you what you value." And that really resonated. And it's because I don't know who said it, but we did watch your board meetings. South Brunswick has been on our radar. Actually, I can't tell you how many times someone has come to the podium and said, South Brunswick's doing this, why don't we do it? And so that really hit home for me and drove this entire process forward. I do agree that we have challenges and things to work through, but I'm confident that you're the right person for this. So thank you and welcome, and we're here to support and lead as well.
Thank you. We'd like to invite you up if there's anything you would like to say.
Thank you so much. I am equal parts excited and nervous. Such faith in me. I know I won't let you down. I come here ready to listen, to learn, to lead. I've had nothing but warmth from you. I couldn't tell that I was your top candidate, though. You guys came at me really hard. I'm shocked to hear I was like, they don't like me. But no, really here, same thing. I'm about relationships, and I want you to know that I'm here because so many people poured into me. My daughter's here. My husband, my mini-me, you could tell she's mine. She's here. My husband couldn't be here because I was supposed to be in Houston tonight. Oh. But I said, I'm going to have to cancel. I don't know what to tell you. But my daughter is here. I have principals from South Brunswick that are here to support me. If that doesn't say, I don't know what to say. Thank you for being here. You guys got me all choked up. Even though they were mad at me for leaving, I had to tell everybody. But I am so excited. I'm about relationship building, and you'll find that out. I'm also a no-nonsense. You've heard that. I equal parts, right? I think I equal parts. I'm very clear about what it is that we need to do. And the team here in East Brunswick, like everybody says, the way you've watched South Brunswick is the way we watch East Brunswick. What is East Brunswick doing? What is Victor doing? And how can we make fun of Victor? No, but really though, we share. We want to know what we're all doing, and just as a collective, wanting to do what's best for kids. So you'll find that I'm student-centered. I know the work is hard. It is so hard. What is facing East Brunswick is what's facing almost every other district. But what I do know about East Brunswick is the staff here is amazing, because we do have crossovers, right? So I know some of the staff here. I know your music program is amazing, and I'm excited to be a part of that. But most importantly, it's about the student. I'm student-centered. We're going to do what we need to do on behalf of students. And if that means we're going to get together, we may not agree, but we will understand. And as long as we do what's in the interest of the child and the children are well, then it's fine. And so I know the work is hard, but I am up to the task, and I know that you're here to support me, and I'm going to hold you to it. So once the honeymoon period is over, I'm going to remind you how much you liked me before you knew what I was going to say. But I thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you to the East Brunswick opportunity. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you, our schools, our community, and you'll see me. And most importantly, I also want to thank Victor, Dr. Valesky. Thank you for leaving this for me. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Can I just make one more quick comment? That's
Sure.
okay. I know we mentioned them before, but I cannot overstate how important HYA, our search firm, was in making this a successful process. I've been involved in leadership searches before, and it's unbelievable how smoothly this one ran. There were like no hiccups. They laid out a plan. We executed on it. It was terrific, and just wanted to acknowledge their efforts as well.
And I want to say to the principals from South Brunswick that are back there, I am sorry for your loss, but I'm so excited for us, so I'm not sorry. All right, and I also want to thank the board. The board did 2 full Saturdays?
Yes.
2 full Saturdays, people changed vacations, people changed plans to move on a timeline that would get us the best of the best, and I believe we were very successful. So, welcome and thank you. We're going to skip a little out, oh no, we're not yet. Right? Oh.
Yeah, we're just gonna do
We're going to
that.
skip over to the last item, curriculum and instruction. This is the IPPL field trip. Can I have a motion for
Move.
curriculum and instruction 1? Wilbur and Lori. Discussion? This is a good one.
This is another thanks to Mike Seibel and the EBF for helping facilitate this trip for the AP Government and Politics students to DC. So thanks.
This looks very exciting. Is there a chance they'd like to invite me?
No, absolutely not. Again, as previously stated, it's about the kids.
It's just so much like, it's just so exciting.
All right. This is, oh, I'm sorry. Was it? Okay. All right, this is a voice vote?
Voice vote.
All right. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you. All right, now I backtrack to the good of the cause for the public?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Sorry, we got there fast. The Board of Education recognizes the value of public comment on educational issues and the importance of allowing members of the public to express themselves on school matters of community interest. To protect the privacy of all students and staff, concerns regarding individual students and staff members should generally be addressed by first meeting with the appropriate administrative staff. In order to permit the fair and orderly expression of such comment, the board shall provide a period for public comment at every meeting of the board. Each person who steps up to speak will be given 3 minutes. The board secretary will keep the time. When you step up, if you could give your name and address, unless you're a student, and then just your name and your school, we would appreciate it. Is there anyone wishing to address the board this evening? All right, I'm going to close the public portion. All right, we do not have the need for the closed session. Cross that out. Okay. And therefore, we are going to the last item, adjournment. Can I have a motion to
Move.
adjourn? Oh, that was fast. I will give that one to Jamie and then Wilbur. Let's be different. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? We are closed. Thank you so much for being here this evening. This was, we are adjourned, sorry. It's all good news tonight.